Keely.
Hello, I'm Javier.
Hi, I'm Riley.
And welcome to Steeped in Lore, where we sip tea, spill stories, and steep ourselves in the legends whispered throughout the mountains. Today, we have a special guest, if you didn't tell, and we are all going to follow the claw prints into shadows of Appalachian folklore to uncover the truth behind one of the most mysterious and misunderstood creatures of the South, the Wampus Cat.
Ooh, does he use a kitty litter?
It's not a he, it's a she.
Oh,
wow.
I'm sorry.
Alright, so we are all three drinking different teas. So to start us out, I am sipping on some Yogi Honey Lavender Stress Relief. What's in your cup, Riley?
I am drinking tea Pigs Happy with lemon balm.
Oh yeah, it's a tea company called Tea Pigs. Never heard of them. I found it in my tea cupboard and I was like, ooh, you know, lots of apple in it. Maybe she'll like it. What's in your cup?
Oh, I'm drinking The Dreamer by Blue Ridge Forage. Has valerian root, hibiscus, mugwort, chamomile, lavender, reishi,
Yeah.
rosemary, and lemon balm.
So both of y'all have lemon balm.
It's
I don't
pretty
know.
good.
Is there lemon balm in this one? I have honey all over the package. That one also smells really good. Oh, mine has lemon balm in it too. So we're all going to be stress-free by the end of this
Yay.
episode.
Yay!
Because honestly, even though this is a cryptid that we're covering today, it wasn't very scary. Like, the research was not scary. I think if I was in the woods at night and I heard this creature, I would be freaked out. But it's definitely not as bad as like the snallygaster was. So, yeah. All right, so let's just dive right in. And I want you to begin to visualize long ago an evil spirit named Iwa, which is the spirit of madness. So this evil spirit had descended upon a village, a Cherokee village in the mountains. And it was said that Iwa didn't speak. He didn't need to speak. He didn't need to strike. That just one glance from this demon was enough to drive a person completely mad, completely insane. Okay?
So it's a demon?
What we're talking about right here at this moment.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Hang in there with me.
Okay.
Okay. So this spirit of madness didn't need to strike, didn't need to speak, just looking at you, and it could drive you insane. So the Cherokee children, they couldn't sleep. All of their dreams were nightmares, and it was really impacting this Cherokee village. So a decision had to be made. So the shamans, the medicine men, the war chiefs, they gathered, and they knew that if they sent an army into the woods to capture and put an end to this Iwa, that it would just be complete suicide and devastation for the army, because the madness would tear through them like fire through wild grass, through dry grass. So instead of sending a whole army, they decide to send just one man, their strongest, smartest, most revered, brave soldier, Standing Bear. That's his name.
Standing Bear?
Now, Standing Bear, yeah, he was blessed, he was armed, he was sent into the wilderness, and everyone had high hopes that Standing Bear was going to find this demon and defeat it and free this village from what had been terrorizing them. But for weeks, there was silence. Standing Bear didn't come back, there was no news, and then one night, a figure came running into the village, screaming, clawing at his own face, and it was Standing Bear. But he wasn't the same. The demon had broke him.
Oh. Possessed him?
No, not possessed him. It just destroyed him. Like, the horrors were that bad that he went insane.
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah. So, back in these days, by Cherokee law, a man rendered useless in the tribe was considered dead. So his wife was essentially considered a widow at that point. And Standing Bear was never spoken of again, which, I don't know, it's just kind of messed up. Like, I get it, men had to, like, provide and hunt and everything, but just seems a little harsh. So, Standing Bear's wife, Running Deer, refused to let go. She wanted revenge. She wanted to, honor her husband. And so she went to the shamans, to the medicine men, and they gave her a powerful mask made from the face of a bobcat. And they had this sacred black paste that she was to rub all over her body to make her invisible to the demon. The mountain cat, legend said, could resist this demon's madness and even reflect it back to the demon himself. Almost like the demon is terrified of cats in a sense. But the catch is, she would have to strike first. She would have to sneak up on the demon before he saw her and sent his madness to her. So she gets this blessing, she puts the mask on, she rubs the paste all over her, and she goes into the woods, and she searches for days in the forest. And one night, she finally stumbles upon this grotesque demon while he is drinking from a stream.
She was wearing the mask?
Yeah, so she's wearing the mask, she's got the paste all over her. So she knows when she sees him that she has to strike first. And so she holds her breath and she creeps as close as she can, and then she just leaps at it. And as the Uwa turned and saw the spirit of the cat, the bobcat's face, staring back at him, his own madness turned inward, and he fell screaming into the water and was basically defeated.
Oh, wow.
So having this happen, Running Deer fled the creek. She was victorious. She was singing a quiet song, grieving her husband, but also having a lot of joy for this triumph. And when she returned to her village, they cheered, they celebrated, and they gave her the accolades of spirit talker and home protector. And she lived out the rest of her days, and some say that her spirit never left, and that she became the Wampus Cat, the protector of the land and the guardian of the dark.
Oh, wow.
Oh, so is a protector? This cat is
Yeah.
protects from like evil spirits?
According to this legend, which this is my favorite legend that I saw. There's a ton, and you'll see, like, as we go through this, there's so many different places where the Wampus Cat is seen, but in different ways. But yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's been seen?
Yeah, it's been seen. It's been in newspapers. We'll talk about it in a second.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, but before we get to the newspapers, I want to share a second folklore of how the Wampus Cat came to be. And this one comes from the Cherokee tribe as well, but it's of a woman being cursed, okay? So this tale speaks of curiosity turned to a curse when a woman was eager to learn about, like, the sacred rituals that men performed. And so one night, when her husband and all the other hunters were gathering for this sacred ritual, which was said them asking forgiveness for the animals' lives that they were going to take, the woman disguised herself in a cougar skin and went to go spy on the ceremony because she wanted to learn the magic and understand how they performed this, but it was only for men. But the men found her. They saw her spying, and they took her to the Cherokee leaders, the medicine men, the shaman, the chief, and as punishment, the very, very strict shaman decided that her punishment for spying would be to forever be bound to the cougar skin, and transformed her into this half-human, half-beast. And so some people say that her soul never, like, she's immortal at this point, and so she just wanders the mountains and is a creature between worlds, between human and paranormal.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Yeah. Isn't that creepy?
Yeah.
Like, that just sounds so harsh to me. Like, I just wanted to see y'all in ritual, just to get a peek, and now I'm, like, made into a cryptid.
So there's newspaper articles about seeing this creature?
Yeah.
These are pictures?
There's not, like, any clear pictures that I found, but there are a couple of newspaper articles, and I will say that they're from, like, a while back. There's not really, at least that I could find, any like what's the word? Recent sightings. So, all right. Let's talk about the headlines because this made newspapers in Tennessee and in North Carolina. So, by the early 20th century, the tale of the Wampus Cat wasn't just folklore. It was front page news. And just to give a little trigger warning here, we're going to talk about some animal stuff, animal abuse related. So, if that's not your thing, feel free to skip forward. So, in 1918, in the suburbs of Knoxville, Tennessee, they were being plagued by a series of bizarre animal attacks. So, dogs were found with their hearts and livers missing, and their bodies had been torn apart. A mule was slaughtered, and a flock of chickens was decimated.
Oh, wow. This kind of sounds like the chupacabra.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
So, obviously, when you're in, a southern state where farming is a big deal, when you start getting a lot of farm and family pets, people start to get angry. So, locals organized a hunt, and 75 men, armed with guns and bows and arrows, stormed into the woods in search of the Wampus, because that's what everyone thought this creature was the Wampus Cat. And there was also a reward being offered because the newspaper gave a $100 reward, and then other small businesses pitched in. So if you went out hunting and brought back the body of the Wampus Cat, they were going to give you $100 cash, which is worth over $2,000 today.
$100?
Oh, wow.
It would be like over $2,000 today.
Why not 200?
Oh, it wasn't that big of a deal, apparently. $100 cash, $5 worth of gold, a Kodak camera, and one of the tailor shops offered either a woman's coat or a men's hat in exchange for the body of this beast, because the town was sick of it. They were being so terrorized, and so they put together this reward to help cleanse the city. But the beast was never caught. However, 2 days after the hunt, a woman claimed that she had been attacked by the Wampus Cat, and she actually put the dress that she was wearing, it had like claw marks and was shredded. They actually hung it up in a local boutique, like in the window, so people could see proof that she was indeed attacked by some vicious, wild cat cryptid. Yeah. So,
But was it the cat or it was something else?
I mean, the only proof that we have is the woman's words. So, she said it was a big cat. Okay, so a little bit closer to home, on August 12th, 1932, a newspaper reported that a strange animal had charged a parked car near Marion, North Carolina.
Marion? That's just up the road.
Yeah. So, 2 women and a man were in a parked car when they claimed that this beast came up and like started slashing and hissing at them, and luckily they were in the car. So, but still, that is terrifying.
Yeah.
Yes. So they said that it even howled like a creature that they had never seen before. Like, the howl was awful. And around this same time, there were over 40 dogs that had been killed in similar ways. Their bodies just completely mutilated and slashed up.
Oh, wow.
So, it was not good. I don't know if people were like more afraid or if they were more just like tired of the onslaught. Like, that's a lot. That's like 40 different families potentially that were affected. So, some claimed that it was a hyena from an escaped zoo,
Hyenas.
which in 1932, I don't know where the closest zoo would have been, but I don't feel like there would have been a zoo close to Marion. Could be wrong, but I feel like that would be a long trek for the hyena. Other people blamed packs of wild dogs, claiming to hear the dogs howling at night, but some people found claw marks, they saw glowing eyes, and they would always describe this like very eerie feeling in silence. Like, how like when it gets so quiet that it's like not normal. Like, if you're outside, you should be able to hear, like, crickets or cicadas or birds or something. It's just so quiet. It's, like, creepy. Like, you can feel something, like, creeping up your spine. It's so quiet.
So they could feel her presence?
Yeah. Like, I mean, the woman who got striked by it, the people who were in the car.
Ooh,
yeah.
But it was
terrifying.
only at night? It would come in at night or during the day, too?
Whenever.
Just whenever
Yeah,
she
I would say
wanted.
mostly at night, but doesn't seem to discriminate. Well, attacking livestock at night. So, what's cool about this is depending where you are in the South, the Wampus Cat tends to change a little bit. So, for example, in Conway, Arkansas, locals described the Wampus Cat as a 6-legged beast, 4 of the legs for running and 2 of the legs for fighting. And this was such a big deal in Conway, Arkansas, that in 1922, the town's high school adopted this cryptid as their mascot.
That's awesome.
Like, there's
Oh,
a
wow.
statue of it in front of the
Wampus
school.
Cat.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And then in West Virginia, the legend morphs again, and here the Wampus is actually a witch that could switch from human form to, like, feline form. And when she had, transitioned into a feline and went to get some livestock, when she tried to transition back to a human, she, like, got stuck and she couldn't transition anymore. So now it's a witch. And then in Alabama, this one's just kind of, like, crazy.
Alabama?
In Alabama, the origin takes a wild turn because they believe that a secret government experiment during World War II was, like, the experiment was to create, like, this fast, fearless creature that could, like, attack. And they did this by combining traits of mountain lions with gray wolves. And some people believe that the Wampus Cat we see today are animals that escaped from that project. Like these man-made creatures.
And they're still alive, or
That's the lore.
what?
So, but regardless of where you're at, the descriptions have some consistency. It's large, it's cat-like, it has glowing yellow eyes, it has sharp ears, long slim legs, and the howl is the most chilling animalistic noise you will ever hear.
It doesn't purr?
Apparently not.
No.
It howls.
I guess not all cats purr.
And this creature is always watching and always waiting, ready to pounce at any minute.
Oh, wow, that's terrifying.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
So today, there's not as many sightings today, but some parents will use the Wampus Cat the same way they use the boogeyman to keep kids at home, to make them listen, to keep them safe. And one thing that was cool is that there was actually a word, catawampus. Catawampus. It was recorded as early as 1834, and it means askew, like something that's not straight or like not like I could say like that thought pattern was askew, or that fence was askew, like diagonal. And it's actually believed to come from Scottish settlers that like landed in the Appalachian, that they made that term catawampus. So, I don't know. Is it connected to the Wampus Cat? Maybe. Or maybe it's just another echo of how deeply these stories have dug into our language. So, I know in a couple episodes back on the Reddit stories one, we talked about the Black Panthers, like people that had seen the Black Panthers like in the fence and whatnot. So, I was curious, like, okay, is the Wampus Cat and the Black Panthers the same? But with the Wampus Cat, it's supposed to look more like a cougar or mountain lion, meaning it has like the light tan brown fur.
It's not black.
Like it's two different colors. So, two different things apparently. But what is interesting though is that in, North Carolina, Tennessee, like on the East Coast, we used to have what was known as eastern cougars. So they were very, very common in the Appalachian Mountains, But whenever settlers started coming over and building and, expanding, building towns, tearing down the forest, by the late 1800s, the cougars had gone extinct.
That's sad.
Between losing their homes and people hunting them, they are extinct.
Oh, that's really sad.
Yeah. But isn't it cool? Because then I'm like, okay, I really, I do, the Cherokee lore. I think that is so cool. But also, is it crazy to think that the Wampus Cat might be the spirits of the cougars? The ghost of the cougars. And, now they're just, really aggravated because humans came into their territory and, killed them all off.
They're carrying the burden.
Yeah. I mean, if someone came in here and wiped all of us out, I might come back and be a very mean, haunting spirit in the woods.
I would be very angry.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, do you blame the creature?
No, not at all.
No,
But
not really.
I didn't see anything on the internet that suggested that, but I don't know, it just makes sense to me. I mean, I've seen, on some of the TV shows we watch, cat spirits or dog spirits or whatever, so I don't know, maybe. If it's, residual energy.
So there hasn't been, any recent sightings?
I mean, not that I could find.
Cat? No.
Not that I could find. I think it's not so much a sightings, but people will claim to hear them. They'll hear them but not see them. So.
Is there, pictures of them? Or figures?
No, if you look it up.
Stores in the mountains?
If you look it up, the main thing that I just see is, pictures of, cougars and mountain lions.
Oh, okay.
I mean, there are a couple of, illustrations that people have drawn. But, I mean, honestly, even the illustrations just look like a very, upset, angry...
cat.
Yeah, big cat. So, it's not, that cryptid as, the Snallygaster was. But, still worth mentioning.
Snallygaster was terrifying.
The Snallygaster was something else. It definitely was. So, maybe the Wampus Cat is a guardian, maybe a warning, or maybe just a memory made flesh. But one thing is clear... When the wind howls along the ridges and the moon casts shadows too big to be your own, something out there is watching. So, thank you for steeping with us today. If you loved this episode, leave a review, share it with a friend, and you can find us on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube at SteepedinLorePodcast. Until next time, stay curious, sip something warm, and if you hear growling just beyond the tree line, you might want to head back inside.
Goodbye.
Yeah, hide, run.